if you've seen my face around and you're wondering the kind of person I am, you will know, because today I'm doing a get to know me tag. Keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Mary. I come from Nairobi, Kenya, and I do videos that are related to self-improvement. So I thought today I will do a get to know me tag so that at least you can get to know the person you are interacting with, okay? So I'm just going to be answering a few questions and let's get right into it. So question number 1 is Linda Mary your real name? Yes, Linda Mary is my real name and it's even on my birth certificate. I understand why someone may wonder if this is my real name because I have 2 Christian names. When I was registering for my KCPE examinations, the teacher who was taking us through that said that I could not have 2 Christian names, so he removed Mary. So all my other certificates have Linda Awor and my surname, but Linda Mary is my real name, okay? Yeah. Number 2, how old are you? Let's just say I'm above 18 years old. I'm above 18. I'm of legal age. That's what in number 3, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is red. Red. If you see a lot of red on this channel, don't panic. Even if you see me putting on the same reds, don't panic. This is my favorite color. Question number 4, what did you study in school? So I studied business administration. What do you do for a living? I am a communications officer for an alumni association. Yes. Number 6, are you single? This question came up more than once. Yes, I am single. At this moment that I'm talking to you, I am single. Who knows? Anything can change between now and when you'll be seeing this video. Number 7 is, do you have kids? And if so, how many are they? I have 1 kid. She's a baby girl. And she's 4 years old. That's it. Number 8, what's your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Vampire Diaries, okay? Vampire Diaries and her children. No, Vampire Diaries is like the mother, and then there is the originals and legacies. You get the drift. But Vampire Diaries, my number 1 favorite movie, followed by Game of Thrones. Okay. Number 9, would you take up modeling if an opportunity arose? This question is funny because there was a time that I seriously considered modeling. I worked from one modeling agency to another. I auditioned a couple of times, but I've never gotten that opportunity like to actually model. So at some point I just dropped it and focused on other things. And yes, I will take up a modeling opportunity if I get one. So number 10, what's your height? My height, I think I'm 5'6". The last time I measured my height, it was either 5'6" or 5'7", but I'm leaning towards 5'6". I'm 5'6". The next question, have you ever considered being a fashion designer? I don't know. This person was just spot on. Because when I was growing up, when sometimes you know what you want to do and then it changes. The first thing that I knew I wanted to do was a lawyer. I was sure I was going to be a lawyer. I don't know what happened somewhere along the way. And then I now felt like I got my calling, which was fashion design. I love fashion design. I knew that I was going to be a fashion designer. So have you ever considered being a fashion designer? Definitely, I have ever considered it. Like, not ever considered it. I considered it for a long time. I think I just let go of that this year or late last year. Another thing is, what was your biggest insecurity growing up? My biggest insecurity growing up was my skin complexion. Being dark-skinned when I was a teenager was my biggest insecurity. I never even had an issue with my skin until when I was a teenager, and then I realized, like, I looked around me. I studied in a place with very beautiful women, and most of them were light-skinned. And I was like, oh, so okay, I'm not as light skinned as them. And then I used to get these, these backhanded compliments that people give you, like, you are very beautiful for a dark skinned girl. And you're like, okay. And you're very beautiful. The only hindrance is that you're dark. So you're like, okay. So is being dark preventing me from being beautiful? I don't know. So I think at some point it just fed with that insecurity, and it grew and grew. So when I was a teenager, that was my biggest insecurity until I grew up and I was like, what? You can't tell me nothing. Now this melanin is popping. Yes, so the next question is, how was it schooling at St. Lawrence in Kampala? So I went to Jinja for my secondary education, but I was not in Kampala. I was in UG, but not in Kampala, and definitely I was not at St. Lawrence. So I'm just going to answer, how was it schooling at Kampala, at Uganda or Jinja? So that was one hell of an experience. I always say that Uganda is my second home. I love Uganda. After all, I was there for 6 years, And most of the time I spent my time in Jinja because I was at school, and that is where the school was. So there was no need for me to be going to Kampala. What I can say is that my experience was, it was good. It was good because I interacted with people from different cultures, and then I saw how different people do their things. Like, it's just different from the way that I was used to. And Ugandans, they're kind of chill, they're kind of chill. They're not as aggressive as Kenyans. They're friendly, And then there were also challenges in that I missed home a lot. I was sponsored in UG, so I used to come home like once or twice a year, which was tough because we used to miss home so much. So whenever someone traveled from home and maybe they came back with things like Mumia's sugar, you were like, oh my God, I'm using you Mumia's. Or if whenever you just hear that someone from Kenya has arrived, you're like, it's a miracle, that's the best day of your life, is celebrated. Like, oh my God, you just feel like I really, really missed home. So that was my experience in a nutshell. It's 6 years is a lot of time, so I can't like summarize that in a sentence. But generally, it was good, and I love Uganda a lot. So the last question is, what made you start your YouTube channel? Yes. So it's funny because once I discovered YouTube, I was obsessed with YouTube. I loved YouTube. I used to spend a lot of time on YouTube, and whenever I go to the Wi-Fi, the first thing I'll do is get on YouTube and Instagram, but mostly YouTube. So I started my YouTube channel because first I realized that I loved like watching, I loved seeing people do their thing on YouTube. And then another thing is that I've been on a journey to self-growth for some time now, and I have benefited a lot from YouTube. A lot. I can't even tell you. There are so many things I was struggling with, and by following certain people on YouTube, I got to overcome them. I feel like I'm growing every day. So I was like, no, if I'm able to benefit from YouTube in this way, then I can also help someone else to do that. So that's why I started my YouTube channel, and that's why I mainly focus on self-development. Okay? So that's it for today, guys. I hope you feel like you now know me a little bit better. So you can tell me the kind of videos you'd like to see in the comment section. Just comment, tell me maybe if you want me to tackle this particular topic. So that's it. But my channel is about self-development. I've said, if you look at my banner, it says self-development and life, because majorly I tackle self-development, but I can tackle anything in life, and anything that can help you grow, be better, heal, like feel better about yourself, I'm there. So why don't you like and subscribe to this channel? And until next time, be good to yourself. Bye.